Da 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 boo, da do da da da.
Hey, welcome back to the Parrot Side podcast. Myself, skills. We got man like Rose.
Yeah, bad guy still.
Good guy.
Sorry, I think I needed to
Guy is
adjust my
so
chin.
bad, bro.
Hey, welcome back to the Parrot Side podcast. Myself, skills. We got man like Rose.
Yeah, Rose, bad guy still.
But this guy in this entire life. Come on.
Yo, what up? What up?
Hey, y'all know what it is, bro. Shout out the gang still. We here, we chilling, we hanging out. All three of us in primary school, Greenwood House School. If you know, then you know. Shout out the Parrot Side. All just here to do what we was doing back then. We're here to hang out. So come hang with us. All right, as usual, obviously we have our agenda. And today we're bringing back a Greenwood story before we get into our main topics of the day. So obviously back in Greenwood, our photographer back then, what was that his name actually? Mr. Debo, I think.
Yeah, Mr. Debo.
Yeah. So when it was your birthday, you would show up in Mufti, and then you would bring cake, and then basically
Party
cut cake,
pack.
and then party pack for
Yeah,
everybody.
but
Yeah, that was a vibe. That was a vibe.
I used to look forward to that
yeah,
thing.
Mufti is such a funny word. Like Mufti.
It's
Really
But
what?
mufti,
like,
fam.
why would we say like casual or just dress
Isn't
down?
that what I used to call? That's what they call it, fam.
This Rose is trying to westernize our lingo. Guys,
Yeah.
mufti, bro. We're Nigerians. What you talking about? You guys say casual.
The guy
I
says no
beg.
uniform day again. Nah, it's Mufti, fam. So yeah, we show up in Mufti, and yeah, we take pictures. And then I remember when we are taking during picture time, there was like a whole take picture with the girls, take picture with the boys. I think maybe there was take picture with the teachers, and then it's now okay. Call your friends. And that was always like the tensest moments for everybody.
Yeah, guy.
You just prayed they
It's like,
call you.
Yo,
this guy might why this
yo,
guy's guy?
this nigga really my nigga, bro. Like, I
To
don't
be honest,
remember any.
I don't
Go on.
remember that, you know. Like, I actually don't even remember the whole picture thing.
No, I remember that clearly.
Really?
Like,
God, honestly, I don't remember it, man.
I get those pictures. Oh.
I just can't,
yeah,
like,
it was
I
picture.
can,
But
I
you
can
remember
think
collecting
of.
party pack?
Yeah, I remember that one clearly, bro. Guy, it's food now. How would I forget that one? But guy, I don't remember the pictures at all. At all, like I don't remember.
Yeah, I think before we even talk about the pictures, you know what? My only problem with it was once one child, who even started this fucking trend, anyways? Because once one child shows up, I don't know. Now they are wearing no uniform. They fucking bring party pack for everybody. Like that must, cost their parents a lot because they have to bring cake. I mean, so it's like now that one child has done it, every other child wants that. So their parents are
Yeah,
like,
Yeah,
fuck wrong with these
that's
kids.
true.
I mean, like, yo,
it's always been that way though. Like I feel like the parents
Yeah,
self expect it.
I
yeah,
don't know.
that's
Do
true.
they? I don't know, Sha. I don't know. But then on the picture thing, Sha, I don't remember doing. I don't remember me doing any of that when I was in Greenwood, though.
I mean, I didn't because my birthday was always in the holidays, so I never
Yeah,
did it.
same. My birthday was always at home.
But that's even the thing about kids' birthdays, though. Is like, 'cause I remember some parents they used to actually. I think they did this for my own brother's birthday too, where they would like do like a lot. Like they will make like books and shit, and like they will put your face on like the thing, like this person's 10th birthday. Like it was wild, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they
Jeez.
So
did it
funny
for
enough,
you too now. I remember I
Are
still
you
had one
I
of
need
sure?
to
those books.
say,
Like,
yeah,
yeah,
I
they
need
did
to
it for
say,
you.
guys, did it
I
for
had a
you.
When
book.
you were
Yeah,
10.
I know my brother had a book. I don't
Yeah,
know.
guy, I still remember that book.
Yeah, like I said, shout out parents, man. Trying for all these fucking kids, bro.
Hey, life, man.
I
Like,
remember there was this one where I can't remember what class it was. I think it was either it wasn't around midday, maybe it was Timothy. That part where they were taking pictures. They were like, call all your friends. They was like everybody apart from this person. I was like, and do you know what was funny? It's because I can't remember who it was, but I know we all knew them to be close. So that particular day was like,
Oh,
what
they
happened?
were
That was that
beefing at the
shit.
time.
Okay, this exact number at the time was just earlier that day. Like she pissed her off
Oh my
earlier
god.
that day. I was like, yo,
Yeah,
yo,
kids be petty, bro.
yo, children, man. What the fuck? That's what I'm saying, bro. Fuck these kids, bro. What's wrong with these niggas?
They're still
Damn.
saying fuck these kids. After talking about how much parents are doing for their kids, now it's fuck these kids.
Yeah, shout out parents now, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But hey, shout out Greenwood, shout out parents, obviously shout out the birthday party thing. When you guys have children, are you going to organize are you going to book event centers for their birthday parties?
I mean, obviously, one depends on when they're born. Obviously, like the month and stuff. I don't know, event center.
Why?
Well, to be fair, okay, so this is what I'll say. Birthdays for me, us in our family is not like this big event. Like it's since I was young, birthdays they'll buy cake, they'll buy drinks, and that was it. We always used to go to Sweet Sensation to buy cake, and
The Sweet
then
Sensation
after
was the
that,
vibe, sure.
yeah, we'll buy Sweet Sensation cake, and then we'll buy drinks, and then we'll come home and we'll cut the cake. And now it's still the same thing. We just buy food. So birthdays for me have never been like a big event. So I don't know if well, it depends on my wife, Sha. Maybe she tries a big deal. I'm sure she will push it. But if it's left to me, it probably won't be a big deal still.
Rose?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna come out with that. Well, in my ends, we don't really do. Okay, few occasions, yeah, I do remember celebrating. It was mostly me and my dad. I mean, in my own side, we mostly celebrate like landmark birthdays, like maybe 50, 60. I know. And because like me and my dad were born the same month, most times like if we're doing something big, we might just join it together and celebrate
Yeah.
together. So
Ah, same.
yeah, that's but like I feel well when I do get married, I guess something that me and my wife will discuss. So
Skills,
we'll
what
see
about you?
about that. Sha.
Oh, I mean, nah, bro. Who the fuck about to spend money on these kids, bro? And okay, see, here's the thing, right? I
This is the
like
guy that you did the most for
they didn't do
birthdays,
the
by the
most
way.
for me though. They
Yeah,
didn't.
Now actually they
between the
did the
three of
most for
us,
you guy.
No, they
between
did
the three of
not.
us,
No,
they did the most now.
no, 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 no,
Event
no, no,
center
no,
and all
no.
that.
I only had one
Yeah.
birthday party, and that was when I was in primary
That's
school.
Ask
like
me
was
how
more
many
than one.
birthday parties I had. Ask me how
Okay,
many I
that's fine.
had.
That's fine. Let me land. So I mean, I won't be opposed to doing one, not when the child is one, by the way, because they're not gonna remember. So I'll be spending all this money. Uh Probably when it's like between 10 and 15. But to book event center is like I don't know, man. Like in this day and age, that shit must be expensive. Yeah, I mean, people book event centers for weddings. I mean, like, nigga, like, nah, bro. We finish up to school with jollof rice for everybody, but yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know about
still
that
something
event
now.
setup, man. Yeah. I don't know about that event setup. Man. So what's the conclusion? Kids are expensive. So yeah.
Oh.
Uh, our next agenda of the day, shout out Greenwood, onto the main things now. Um, so obviously in you guys' new age relationships, right? All you guys out there that listen. I know you like the displays of affection, which is one thing, but my own thing is when it comes to public displays of affection, you guys need to calm down. Cause I know it's generally accepted in this day and age, but calm down, bro. Rose always said.
Mm.
I should start with Rose because he has babe,
Yeah,
right?
you have to start with Rose. Yeah.
Yeah. First of all, like there are levels of public display of affection. I mean, there's from ranging to like holding hands, holding waist. I mean, then there are some things that like are over the top and everything.
So where do you draw the line?
And I feel like personally, I draw the line at holding hands and holding waist. Like
Alright.
every other thing outside of that is excessive. Personally, like I don't know. There are some things that, well, this is just my opinion. I feel like there are some things that like not everybody should see. I know. I mean, like we know you're in a relationship. You don't necessarily have to show the whole world that this is what you guys are doing and all of that. So I feel like when you're in public, there should be some level of decency. And again, these are my own words. This is purely my opinion. I mean, people can do whatever they like, but I don't know personally. Like once we start crossing certain boundaries, I don't know. I believe that it starts getting uncomfortable. I mean, there are some things that I should
Mm-hmm.
just well. For me personally, like I feel like there's something. I mean, like I'm not just going to sit down and start cuddling my babe like in the public view. Like that's somehow like that's really somehow.
Guess
I
it's
mean, like, okay,
somehow.
if it's like, oh, a nice chill afternoon at home, we're watching a movie, yeah, that's different, but not in the public. I still remember. So in 2013, went for a school trip to France, and while we were in Paris, like we were just cruising down the streets, and then I saw this guy, and he was sitting down on all these well, I don't know how to describe it, all these elevations, sha.
Uh-huh.
So he was sitting down. His
Wait,
babe
pause,
was
pause.
sitting
Sorry.
down on
What's the
him.
thing behind you? Do you have a bed in your fucking apartment?
It's like a
Do
bad
you
bro.
have a bed in your apartment too? What's that
What's
noise
that?
for?
Guy, I was trying to hold it in the whole time. Man.
What's
Which
going on?
noise? So like this guy was sitting down on this elevation thing, and then his babe was sitting down on him. You know how like she was sitting down facing him. So like he was literally just holding her. I don't know, they could literally have even been having sex on that thing.
Wait,
And
wait.
nobody guy like no, when you see the position, it was I don't know,
Wait, were they
man.
both standing up? Were they both sitting down?
They were
They
sitting
were sitting
down. They were
down though.
sitting down. Like,
Yeah, she
yeah,
was
she
But they
was
weren't
naked.
sitting
naked
down
though.
on him. Now they weren't naked, but they were all kissing and all touchy and all. And I'm just like, okay, well, to be fair, we are in the land of the free, so you guys can do this. But like, I don't know. I just felt somehow like, hmm,
Rose, have you been in a not necessarily similar position, but have you had your own share?
of like public
PDA.
display of affection.
Yeah.
I mean, like, this is something I already discussed with my babe. I mean, definitely, like I'm going to show off that okay, yes, you are my girl, but then there are levels in which I can do certain things, you know. And
Mhm.
like I said, personally for me, I'm limited to holding hands and at least
So
just
even in the
holding your
past, you
waist
haven't
by my
done
side.
anything.
Even in the past, I haven't done anything. That's just me. Like I don't know. I don't.
But it seems like your babe likes public displays of affection.
I mean, I guess we are both on the same level when it comes to that. Like, definitely, there are some things that, okay, we do, like I said, the holding hands. I mean, whenever I go out with my babe, we always hold hands. So that was the guarantee. I know. But to start going over the top, mm-mm.
Come on, what you said?
I mean, to be fair, I'm with Rose for the most part. Like when it comes to PDA, just keep it PG. Because for me, it's just a bit uncomfortable, isn't it? Because I've been in situations where like there's people doing it in front of me, and I'm like, bro, you guys need to chill. And this one time, like I was on the bus, bro, and these guys were in front of me, like on. So what do you want me to do? Like every 5 seconds, these people start making out, and I'm like, nigga, we're going to uni. It's a 30-minute drive because it's an 8 like it's a 9 a.m. class and there's traffic in the morning. So it's like a 30-minute drive. I'm sitting in traffic and every 5 seconds these guys start making out. I'm like, bro, like it's enough now. And then do you know what
Come
fucking
on.
kills me? Like guy, before they start making out, yeah, they like look at each other for like 3 seconds, just stare into each other's eyes.
Come on. You just reminded me. So at work, this guy and his beep. So I always see them. At first, I just thought maybe these guys were just close friends and everything. And it wasn't until another of my coworkers now confirmed that, oh, these guys are dating. I know. And I mean, like,
Mm.
this man, you don't do the Sunday shifts before, though. Why are you now here on Sundays? Like, because I was surprised because the first time I took like extra shifts, I discovered that, oh, the guy works normally Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays. So why is this man in on Saturday nights? Then I realized that and then I'll be working and these people will be doing all cuddly and kissing in my presence, and I'm just like, there are cameras here. You guys can. You're probably going to the same house. I mean, just this is just 10 hours. Just hold your bodies. Like
But it's a night shift in it, so you have to get that shit off. So
In
But
it,
then
in it.
cameras are still on. I mean, for all we know, this well, unless the security are perps.
There could be some sickles, bro.
Yeah, which they don't mind. But like the cameras are there, man. Like you should. I don't know, man.
see, man, if you're in certain places, you're going to see all sorts, bro. Like I remember this there was this time in one Halloween day like this. So me and my guys we went to McDonald's, and then when we got in, one of them wanted to use the toilet. So as he was walking towards the toilet, there was these like girls on the sit on the table, like on the right side. They were a bit behind us. And then I just looked, I saw one of them immediately put her hand towards her mouth. You know when they like cover your mouth real quick. And then the other one says, "Oh
Uh-huh.
my God." And then the third one says, "Yo, they're still in there." And I'm like, hold the fuck up. Like, what the fuck is going on here? So when we got closer, we realized that there were some niggas having sex in the toilet at McDonald's.
Uh,
And these guys were like, they were just looking at us about to walk in on these guys having sex in the toilet. So I just called my
uh,
guys, yo, we need to dip right now. Like this shit ain't happening. I didn't know, in general, like people don't care. Like I realized like people really don't care. Like as
Yeah,
long as
they actually don't.
they move then like they're going to do what they want to do. And that's why I asked Rose before, like, okay, even if he has his reservations about doing PDA. Like sometimes maybe with someone that doesn't really care about that. So even though you don't want to do it, then they might want to do it and it's going to happen regardless. Because I've been in those situations where like I'm not
But then
upset at
I feel like
you know, she does it
if
anyway.
if if like these are things that you discuss about your partner. I mean, you don't just go out there and then you just do certain things like that, and then
Listen,
you
man.
start feeling
See,
uncomfortable. I mean, like you should be able to respect your partner. Like you guys
uh,
can always be in your own space and do whatever you want. If you guys want to kiss, I know you can do that in the comfort
so
of room.
couple things I've noticed about that. One, when people are drunk, yeah, they do whatever the fuck they want to do. Like it doesn't matter what you guys discuss. I don't drink, so I'm never gonna be inebriated like that. So I'm in my right mind. And this girl is drunk, and then she's just acting up, like acting. And bro, like, you know what? Like, I was so uncomfortable that day, bro, because I'm like, what the hell do I do here? Because this guy actually, this guy sound like he's crying, bro. Like, bro, this girl was drunk, so she was just like, just acting up and just doing whatever. I'm like, okay, like, guy, what do you want me to do? You want me to spark? Like, what do you want me to do? Like, she'll come
Yeah,
up, she'll
well,
try and,
okay, that
I'll
one
try
at
and,
least like
like, bro, what do you want me
yeah,
to do?
you look at the circumstances around her. She was drunk, so I mean, there's that she can always pull up that oh, okay, I was drunk, I know, and I mean like even when she got sober, I think that that's something you guys can always just talk about, like oh, this is what you're doing when you were drunk, and I wasn't comfortable with it. I know.
Guy, next time she gets drunk, she's doing it again, bro. Like, see, because she says, okay, like, oh, this is someone I'm seeing, and like, I really like them, so I'm not really like when they're drunk, they just want to be touchy feely and shit. So it's just not like she can stop herself. Like, that's just
Then
what she
I
does.
guess if she wants to get drunk, maybe she should just keep that at home. Then like drunk
At
at
home,
home.
who do you think she's getting
Yeah.
drunk with at home? Like, who is she getting drunk with? People don't even want to get drunk at home. They always want to go out and
Yeah,
get drunk.
nobody
Like,
wants
it's
to get drunk
that's
even
what
at
niggas
home.
doing
Yeah,
it.
true,
Yeah,
true.
like, that was only even one time. Like, there's another time. We went to like a salsa thing. Like, we're gonna do like salsa lessons or whatever. Salsa dance. I can't dance, right? She can dance. She can. Yeah, she's actually a fine dancer, but I can dance. So we're gonna do like a salsa thing where there's like an instructor and everything. So, bro, there was this like room where to this day I actually don't know what that room was actually for. But bro, that room wasn't used for whatever it was used for that day. Because maybe I got there, like, yeah, when we entered this room, like I sat down, and before I know it, bro, this girl was already on top of me. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is happening? I see. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, we can discuss all you want to discuss, but by the time it comes down to it, there's some people like in that state of mind, bro. They do whatever they want to do. And it is what it is. Like, you just have to take it.
Wait, another thing before you go on, another thing is that do you feel like people who do like PDA on Hinge, do you feel like it's I know it's not everyone that probably does that, but do you feel like it's probably an act to like maybe mark their territory, something like that?
Yeah. Some people definitely, yeah. Because if they're going out in public, they want everyone to know, oh, this is my boyfriend, this is my girlfriend. So to like do something to show like, oh, like she's mine. Like don't come close here. Like I definitely think people do that.
Well, yeah. Well, to start from the top, right? Here's my thing on it. Like Kamal said, it's becoming too normalized, and that's the part that I don't like. Is too much. It's too much. Like we need to first fucking calm down. So discussing it with your partner, and I agree with Kamal, it doesn't actually go that far. I think there's some relation to like there's this general vibe of like how guys like basically seems like guys are always horny. So based on that, when the girl then puts it onto them, it's like, no, gifts are happening. No, right now. Yeah. And it's like based on, like you're a guy, so therefore you must be always ready. But it's like, that's not even true. And in public, like, relax. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, just chill.
Like chill, please. So I
Fam,
don't know.
there's a lot of time in the day. Like it doesn't have to be now.
Yeah, like that's the thing. So like I don't know. So I feel like
Exactly.
so with girls, they might feel like, and I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong. This is just my own personal experience from my own. What I've observed is like in most relationships, in the relationships that I've been in, the girl, I'm not a PDA guy. Maybe it's because of how we grew up in Nice, but like you don't grow up seeing all that PDA shit. I mean, so
Yeah.
for me, like that's just not me. Like it feels weird. Like it's gross, bro. Like when I see my friends, they're like, yo, don't do that, bro. So like if my girlfriend is not like, oh, like I like PDA, like when we're in public, you never like kiss me, you never like, I'm like, yeah, because that's weird. You know what I mean?
Is this a real experience or is this hypothetical?
No, this is real. This is like something that somebody like that she has told me in the past before. Like, oh, like you don't kiss me in public, you don't like hold my hand, you know that. I'm like, see, and there's the thing. Now here's where I then my whole disagreement thing happens is because like girls now say that you not doing PDA is a direct relation to you not liking them that much, and I'm like, see, that doesn't make sense. Like that does not make any sense. Like I feel like I can be in love with somebody. I mean, I don't know though, but like I still won't be on that PDA thing. You know what I mean? Like I don't
Wait, but
know.
skills. Let's take a different angle from this here. You know how, like, when we're talking about backup dancers and whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a lot of people feel insecure in the maybe not necessarily in the relationship itself, but there's always a chance that there's always someone else. So you not doing anything in
Yeah.
public is like
Okay.
so people
True.
don't know like, oh, you have a
Yeah.
girlfriend. So that's when you bring another girl through a different day, it doesn't look away. Isn't that also possible?
Yeah, that is possible though. But is PDA then the fix all to that? Because that's just about outside perspective. If we know that we're dating, then like that isn't that all we need? And like
I feel like this is just as a direct result of people being with other people that are not totally they don't totally trust. Because if you did, I don't see why you
Yeah.
should need PDA to validate the status of your
yeah.
relationship.
I mean, like I don't know, like even outside of just in public, just to show that oh we are together. Like there are also situations where like even if it's like it's in a car, like yo, see there was this one time when I was in school. Now we just finished one house party, obviously like 1 a.m. Some people are drunk, are trying to go home. So one of my guys back then, this guy was Saudi. He had money, he had the BMW, which for students like he's killing the game right now. I mean, so I was the one that like brought him to the party, so he was the one driving us back. So I like some other guys they wanted to ride along. We now pull up to the car. They said it was the BM. They're like, oh, by the way, a couple babes are also come. Whatever. So I was then supposed to sit at the front. Then
Uh-huh.
basically, I mean, in the normal car now, it's only supposed to be really 5 people, or kind of like
Uh-huh.
6, 7 people. So some people had to lap each other. Aye.
Uh-huh.
So one of the other guys that was helping us, like the organizer of the party, was like, okay, like, oh, I know you now, skills. I like this girl is coming along. I beg, just drop her back on campus. Let her sit on your lap. Now I was like, I was like, if I'm being honest, I was like, see, like this is weird. I mean, like I don't know her, but
Yeah,
I
I
was like,
know
yeah, whatever. Then one of my other guys this guy is known for being testy. The guy was not at the back. But he knows that it was a frat party. He knows the boys in the frat. More was like, no, she's not my lap. The guy wanted to die on that hill. I was like, yeah, sure. Sit on your lap. So she sat at the back, the guy's lap. All right, cool. So we're now going now on the way to campus. All of a sudden, everyone was quiet. So we started hearing. I was like, yo, don't, no fucking way this is happening. I was like, I look back, I put on the lights. What the fuck are you guys doing?
What you think I was on the light?
Yeah, I put on the fucking lights because what the fuck are you guys doing? So in those types of situations, like you can come out say drunk, not drunk, wherever the vibe is, even if you feel like okay, it's happening now, I must give now, you can't control yourself. Like relax. Like not even too far from that too. I was in fucking Phoenix one time. Went to for the weekend. Actually, it was Halloween too. Went for the weekend now to one of my friends' house. She's a girl and everything. We're chilling there. My other guy from France, he brought his babe. We're chilling. But then at every fucking turn, they will just start lip sync. And when they start lip sync, she'll not start grabbing his thing. And I'm like, can you not do that? Can you fucking not do that in front of us, please? Like, it's gross. Like, niggas wearing jeans too. Like, what are you doing? Like,
you're with the babe as well.
Yeah, huh? Like we're all there, yeah. Like say we're all chilling. Huh?
Was she a babe or is it just a random babe or like a friend?
No, she was part of the friend group. Like she became part of the friend group, like because they were dating and everything. So like I knew her. She's actually cool.
No,
wait,
cool. Was it just no? I thought there was 4 of you. Is it 3 of you or 4 of you?
It was actually 5 of us. So me, 2 girls, the French guy, and then his babe.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So the other 2, were they your friends? Like just friends?
Yeah, we're friends. Yeah, we're friends. Always friends.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's calm. So there's this whole thing of like when we're all in friend groups and like everybody's different groups then start to merge. So basically, if say 3 of us now, then Rose brings his baby in, then I'll now be close friends with his babe, and like Kamal brings his baby. And like, what do you guys feel about that? Like, are your significant other's friends really your friends?
One of my friends, he was like literally one of my closest friends in uni, if not my closest friend, like throughout uni. He had this girl.
The one with the babe that he said, yeah, he did something and you guys were on the babe side, something along the line.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I think I told the story to a degree. Not
yeah, but I think the context was different.
Yeah, context was a bit different. So like for the most part, like he and his girl, like they became super close, yeah. And then every time we used to hang out, like she just used to be there. Like at some point, she was basically living at his place. So
she was basically like part of the friend group.
Yeah. So over time, she just became part of the friend group, and like we became close as well. And I feel like that happens sometimes, but I think it's more likely when like the girl shares similar interests to you guys, and like you guys can hang, and there's no like, and they don't do shit like PDA and all. Like, and I don't think maybe once or twice that I've seen them do like something PDA-ish, but like other than that, whenever we're together, it's just a friendship group. It's not like, oh, these 2 are separate from the friends. Like, and I feel like some people when they have that girl around, it's always you always know that okay, these 2 are in a relationship, and then these are just his friends. But I do feel like your significant partner's friends can be your friends. I mean, in my experience, like I've not really had like a significant other where like her friends I didn't know her friends beforehand or anything like that. Like, so I can't really necessarily relate it to myself, but I've definitely seen it in other scenarios. Like,
in that scenario you just brought up though, of like your friend, right? Can you then hang out with the girl when he's not there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
and it's not weird?
Many times. No. Like I said, because even like during my master's year, she was in final year because she was a year below us. So during my master's year, she was in final year, and then he had already graduated. So sometimes I used to go to that place. So it was like, yeah, it was cool. Like there was never any awkwardness or anything.
Yeah.
Jimmy came to mine once. Like we made jollof rice and shit.
Oh, she came to yours on her once.
Yeah. Like I said, like literally we were
friends.
That's
kind of weird. Nah.
See, even before then, yeah. When my rents ran out, so my rents ran out before theirs. So their house was like 3-minute walk from mine. So my rent ran out before the rent. So I went to go and stay with them before I like went back home or whatever. I found a new place. I can't remember exactly what the scenario was. I think it was I was moving somewhere else. Yeah, so before I found a new place, I went to stay with them. And it was just me, her, and then there was a third girl who was their other roommate, I mean housemate. But she left after like 2 days of me being there. So the rest of the time it was just me and her, like literally in the house, and that was it.
I would say there's a case by case basis because that one that sounds kind of weird, but I guess it just really depends on the relationship dynamic, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. It's just the like when I say she became part of the friendship group, like she proper became part of the friendship group.
Are they still together?
Yep.
Okay. So I was going to. My next question was if they broke up, then how would it? What would the dynamic be? But I mean,
Yeah, that's always what I thought of as well. Like if they broke up, it would be a
Yeah.
bit awkward because like by that point you're but the thing is like I guess you have to have loyalty to your guy. Like if you have to pick a side, like you kind of have to have loyalty to your guy. I think anyway.
Agreed.
But Rose, is your girlfriend's friends your friends? I guess it's a different question from the one I answered. I realized what the prompt was like 2 minutes into my story. I'm like, fuck, this is a different story.
Now you coolly.
Rose, Rose is
Okay.
your girlfriend's friend, your friend.
So I feel like at first maybe there's just that cordiality when okay you guys see each other and just you know that this person is your girlfriend's friend or your boyfriend's friend and you guys just say hey hi and all. But I think as time goes on, as you guys grow closer in the relationship, you guys spend more time together, I believe that you might eventually establish a kind of relationship with your significant other's friends as well. So, just like what you were saying, Kamal, like you guys spent a lot of time together. I mean, like if we randomly went to the mall and I saw her, obviously we might just stand, have like a short conversation. Oh, how are you doing? And everything, speak about a couple of things. I know. So I feel like eventually at first, yeah, definitely. I mean, like we see some people randomly that you just greet. You guys don't actually talk. You guys just, oh, I know this person. You guys are cordial. You are respectful towards each other. But like over time, like you start to see this person frequently. Eventually, you guys might start having little chit chats, little conversations, and also I feel like eventually, you guys might become friends. And about that thing, in if there's a situation where you guys broke up, and I feel like it's if someone's your friend, there shouldn't really be a situation where you guys have to pick and choose between someone. I mean, I would never make
Depends on how
like if
that breakup happens.
Yeah.
guys,
True.
irrespective. I mean, okay, well, I get what you mean. I mean, like if assuming now you cheated on your girl, her friends most likely might not have it at
Yeah, don't fuck
all.
with you. Yeah.
But so okay, I understand that perspective definitely. But like if it was other things, I guess there's every chance that you guys might still be
Man,
cordial.
nah,
It might
nah.
not be, wait first now. You know how
Loud, loud,
when you
loud.
guys were in the relationship, you guys probably used to talk and everything, but there was always still that element of because of your partner being there that okay, that's pretty much like the foundation or like the basis of this relationship. I know.
Mhm.
But now that that relationship is not more in existence, there's that tendency for you to draw back and return back to that cordial, just hey hi, or eventually might stop. But then the thing about it is it's very dynamic. I mean, some people might stop talking to each other, some people might still be friends. I know. And then there's the third option, which I feel Skills was pointing out a little. I mean, some people they don't have the best of intentions towards you and your partner. I mean, like if they see any opportunity to throw you under the bus and take your position, I mean, they might not hesitate to do it because oh, they might be admiring your partner too. So once they just see that crack, there might be a tendency that they will press on that crack so that everything will shatter. so that when things spoil, they can now run their own
Is that really
side
your
path.
friend? Like, do
I
you
mean,
think that's
like,
I mean, it's the appearances. You guys are friends, though. That's
yeah,
what
the
to appear
appearance.
as.
Basically,
okay? So this is like
yeah.
a loose friend, not like a close friend, right?
I mean, guy, even close friends.
It could be
too.
close.
People
Yeah.
that, yeah, it could be
That's
close.
weird though. Like, one, okay, forget about even praying for the downfall because you find my girl attractive, but like, how can you be a close friend of mine and then you date a girl I just dated? Like, that's weird. That's so
I
weird
mean,
to
if
me.
it's
I mean,
if
that's
it's
a whole other topic.
immediately, if it's
Yeah.
immediately, yeah, yeah. If it's
I don't
immediately,
care if it's
I mean,
immediate
I
or
don't know,
not, bro.
even if it's immediate or
I
not.
don't care if it's immediate. Like, nah, bro, that ain't it. Like, that
Even if
ain't
it's
it.
10
well,
years later,
see,
my nigga, that's
personally, I feel like, yeah, it would hurt seeing my friend with another babe, but like, who am I to stop their happiness?
No, you
I
are.
mean,
No, it's
You are.
you.
You yes.
Yeah.
No. Yes.
I think
You
it's
can
not
stop
about
it.
it's not about the
What do you
timeline. I
mean?
think it's about the relationship itself.
Yeah, bro. Like, what do you mean? You can definitely
I
stop.
mean, if
So,
they get,
bros,
yeah,
you break
definitely,
up with your
it
girl
might
today,
affect,
and then
like
2
I
years
said,
from now, Skill starts dating her, and you're saying that's cool. Like, who are you to stop it? Like, what do you
see,
mean?
see,
Nah,
that's
bro.
that's the thing, man. Like that's how love is. That's part of the dynamics of love, guys.
No.
I mean,
Do you
like,
know
not
what
it.
though? Come out to be fair. I see where the nigga is coming from. But it's still weird, bro.
No,
It's
I
still
don't.
weird.
I actually don't. I
yeah,
see where
yeah.
it's
No, no,
coming
no.
See,
from
It's
in that
coming from a
I,
perspective
I
that
can
if
see.
love is love, then love is love.
No,
right?
You can
Exactly.
stop. Okay, so if Rose says, "Who is he to stop his ex-girlfriend from seeing whoever she wants to see?" I am fully with that. But for Rose to say, "Who is he to stop his closest, one of his close friends from seeing his ex?" I'm not with that
Hey, guy,
because
you can't
that's
stop them, guy.
again,
I
that is
don't
your
know,
close
man.
friend. Like you have a relationship. Like, bro, you're my guy. Like, I can stop my
I mean,
guy from seeing my
yeah,
ex. Like,
yeah,
you should
yeah.
not want to see
We
my
are
ex.
guys, but like, still, man.
Rose is trying to say if they're in love, right?
How can they
Then
be in love? How did they get
blah
in
blah
love?
blah.
Like, how did this love
Come on,
happen?
why is it such an issue? First of all,
It's an issue.
I mean,
No,
wait.
it is
First
an
of all,
issue.
wait.
It is an
You
issue.
guys are no more together. There's nothing that holds you guys together. So why am I if my
Because we
best
went. Okay,
and I
finish first.
have
It's
the
weird, man. Rose, I'm not gonna lie, it's weird still, man. It's weird, it's weird.
no, wait first now. If one of my guys and I have established some sort of connection, I know. See, I'm not debating the fact that it's weird. I mean, like I was with this person and all of a sudden my guys. I mean, there might be some level of oh, but then again, I mean, if
No.
these people have happiness in each other, like that's not my problem.
If you see
So,
what?
but
If you
Really,
Rose,
see what? What did he say? If you see
if
what?
they find people happiness in each
yeah, Rose
other,
seems
like
like he's only
How
allowing
did
it
that
on the
happen,
basis of
bro?
true love.
How did no,
yeah,
bro? How did that true love? See, yeah. If I'm seeing this girl, yeah, that means the whole time I was seeing this girl in the back of your mind.
That means you were feeling her the
Like
whole
she
time.
kind of buff still, like yo, me and
nah.
this girl,
See,
we have
that's
something
not how
there.
things work. Now, you guys
So
are
okay,
you guys.
so this is the
That's
second
not how
scenario
small
is
things.
the
And
second
first of all, you
scenario
gave
is
a
you say,
timeline. Come on.
what do you mean? I'm saying
First
the
of
second
all, come
scenario
on. You
is
gave a
okay,
timeline.
give me
You
the
said
timeline. Give me
2 years. You
uh-huh,
said 2 years.
uh-huh,
Like, I mean, look at me now. 2 years ago, I was in Nigeria.
uh-huh.
Now I'm here in Scotland. I mean, a lot of things could have happened between that period. What if they found themselves like in the same city?
And
Oh,
then
they started to interact, and all of a sudden feelings started developing. Like, guy,
nah,
you are
nope,
making it seem you're
nope,
making it seem
nope.
so straightforward that like,
You niggas act
okay,
like you have zero control over your feelings. Like, bro, if I know this girl is my guy's ex, like my guy's ex, I
Come on, I
can
don't know.
control my feelings,
No, no, no,
bro.
no, no. I cannot come. You're mostly right, but I cannot 100% come with you. I do feel like there are some small exceptions where it's like, well, like if you guys really like vibe, you could be like, okay, whoa, like I shouldn't do this, but I can't stop myself from feeling this towards this person. So the best thing to do is to remove yourself from that situation. You can
Yes, you can do that too.
yeah,
Yeah,
do
there's
that.
so many
You can't
things you
say,
can
oh, I'm
do.
feeling now. Oh, brain, turn it off. Like that's
yeah,
not.
you can do that, but it's not
Wait,
everybody that
skills.
wants to do that. Yeah,
Can you date your
like,
cousin? Skills, can you date your cousin?
No, I
kind
cannot
of,
date my cousin.
come
That's
on,
not.
Can you have feelings for your cousin?
what's
Nah,
this? Come
bro.
on, what's
This is very normal in most societies, by the way. This is not like I'm not like making this up. I'm not saying your sister. I said
Nigerian
your cousin
society
for a reason.
now?
In
Family,
Nigerian
man.
societies, this is very normal for cousins to get married.
Okay, but
So
no, yeah, and it's also
feelings can develop for cousins. But
yeah.
you personally, you can't date your cousin because the thought of dating your cousin is just so off.
I
to
think
you.
the vibe you would get with a family
It's not
member
even the
is
thought.
different.
It's the fact that like there are certain things that point out the fact that it's incest. Like we're not meant to be
Cousin
doing.
is not
They are,
incest, bro.
they are,
No, no,
Cousin is not
no, no,
they are
no, 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 no.
like cousin
Wait,
is not
yeah.
incest. So just stop that now. I didn't say sister, I said cousin.
It's not
I mean,
incest,
it's
but
still family.
it's incest adjacent though. Like
Yeah,
that's
No, it's
exactly.
not.
Like we're still
It is
talking
not.
yeah,
family.
kind
There's
of
no
Yes.
is.
incest involved in
There's
Your
cousin.
still
first
relation.
cousin?
Yeah.
Your cousin is not your sister. It's like it's your cousin.
That's
And
So,
like I
so
said,
Kamal, you can marry your cousin.
no, personally, I don't think I could. But it's not like it's
Why?
normal.
Why don't you think you could?
Because I don't like the relationship dynamic now. And this is where I'm going with this. The fact that there's a relationship dynamic there between you and your cousin, and you just feel like, no, it's your cousin. Like it does not make
no.
sense for me to
I'm
do
saying
this.
I'm telling you, the
It's the same
dynamic
way
is
people
different.
can
That's
do
a
that for
family dynamic.
your ex. So is your guy, okay, so is Rose. Do you consider Rose to be family or not?
Yeah, we homeboys.
So what is the difference here? Like, how is Rose's ex? How do you not see that as family? Like your guy is your family now. So can you date? Okay, can you date your cousins? If your cousin and his wife or his girl break up or whatever, if your cousin's wife break up, can you marry her after?
That's unlikely.
Why not?
I don't know, man, because that's
That
like
shit is weird, bro. It is
yeah, it
weird.
is. I'm agree with you on
And,
that front.
and so that's what I'm saying. This thing
But
about
I'm also
you can't
saying don't rule
control
out
your
the fact that
emotions
you
or
could
whatever.
just
Because I'm saying like you
no,
have a
but you
level
can't
of
rule out
control
that you
over how
just
you look at someone.
fall with that for them, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So immediately that situation arrives, you already know this is your guy's ex.
So you remove yourself
Like
from the situation.
even if you don't remove yourself, there's a certain way you should look at your guy's ex. You should not look at your guy's ex as, oh, this is someone I can potentially date. Like you should not have that mindset. Like I'm sorry, you just shouldn't. And this is
Now
one
I'm
thing of people
saying even
but
if
I
you
don't think
don't
people
have
just
that
randomly fall in
mindset,
love, bro. Like if
huh?
you have that mindset that this is not someone I can
Uh-huh.
date or someone I should date, I don't think all of a sudden you're just gonna do a 360 and one day you're going to randomly fall in love with this girl. That's
See, I
no
don't
shit.
agree with that though.
There's intention behind love. There is.
Not
Like I'm
necessarily,
sorry, there is.
not 100% of the time.
So what happens? You randomly fall in love. Even like for someone you had no intention of even having feelings for. One day
It's
you
not
just randomly say, I'm
impossible.
in love with this girl. Okay, I don't think that's possible personally.
I don't
I don't
think it's
think you
impossible
randomly
though.
fall in love. I think there's intentions and feelings and thoughts that happen before you even fall in love with someone.
For the most
I don't
part,
think
I
you
agree with you.
randomly
Yes.
fall in love. So like if this is my guy's ex. There's a certain way I look at my guy's ex. I can never develop feelings for my guy's ex. Like I
Okay,
just
Come
let
can't.
on.
me.
Come on, wait. Wait, you're a religious person, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you understand that like you understand the concept of intention. So let me just give you a quick just a quick lay down. I mean, when let's say you are in church now and you give offering,
Mhm.
there's an offering that you give that will be acceptable to God, and there's an offering that you give that won't be acceptable to God.
Uh-huh.
So it's all a matter of like intention.
Mhm.
So if I give an offering with the intention of using that offering to praise God, like I'm giving it from the bottom of my heart, that offering is acceptable. But if I'm giving that offering grudgingly because the Bible just says that I have to, and I just feel like let me just give, let's not be I didn't give. That shows that like my intention is not genuine.
Mhm.
Now, where I want to relate it to this is if your friends are looking at your partner in a certain way, obviously that's covetousness because you are with that person.
Because they were
So
already
obviously,
feeling them from the start. That's what you said.
yeah, there's an underlining intention that
Mhm.
this person has towards your partner. So
Mhm.
obviously, if you are looking at it from that perspective, that's totally fine. I mean, like we're together and all of this, and this is what you were doing behind my back and all. But it's a completely different case when two people just connect naturally. I mean, like you said, the timeline 2 years, they find themselves in probably the same space. They start
Uh-huh.
conversations, they start to interact with each other and everything. And before you know it, they develop feelings for each other. I mean, like, why then should they now not act on those feelings over something that has ended about 2 or 3 years ago? I mean, like, I don't see
It's
any
okay.
reason why we should now stop.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying, yeah.
So wait,
So
come on,
you
before you go on. So
uh-huh.
if the timeline was 20 years now, will you still be saying the same thing?
Bro, are you still close? Are you
So
still
like
guys? You
as
guys
long
still
as
guys?
as long as as long as
Are you
you
guys still
guys
close
as long
friends?
as you guys were friends, irrespective.
Wait, oh come
Like
on,
I
does
said,
that make the difference?
I'm making a differentiation between loose friends and close friends. Like a loose
Okay.
friend is whoever, like, okay, yeah, we were friends for like, we're in the same uni, whatever. But then after uni ends, I don't really talk to you again. Like maybe I'll wish you happy birthday, but that's it. Like that's different. I say a close friend. So I'm relating this in the context of you and skills. Like that's kind of what I'm trying to establish
Mhm.
here. I don't care if skills dates a girl today. I don't care if it's 50 years from now. Bro, there's too many women on this earth for you to have to date that girl or find. There's too many, bro. Like for me, there's no justification here. Unless skills, okay, if it's a scenario where skills doesn't find it weird at all, okay, whatever, go ahead. The skills does not find it weird at all. But I don't know if that's even a thing, like where you just don't find it weird at all. Like this
Okay,
guy,
would it matter if we were still close friends, or is that
yes.
like okay?
Yeah, if you get okay, if you guys are no more close friends, then whatever, then you have no loyalty to skills anymore, so you can do whatever the hell you want. But like,
If we were
if you
still
are
close
close
friends, then
friends,
no.
you have
Okay.
loyalty to your guy. That's where I'm coming from. Like,
Even though it's 20
that,
years later.
yes, you have loyalty
Yeah,
to
I
I mean,
skills.
feel
what
that.
kind
That's
of
that's
blind
serious.
loyalty is that? I mean,
But that's your guy,
like,
bro.
Yeah,
What do you
yeah,
mean? What kind
no.
of blind loyalty is that? This is one of your closest
it's not.
friends.
I don't think
If you
it's
can't be
black or
loyal
white.
to your closest friend, then who can you be loyal to? Like, what do you mean?
Nah, guy, it's not the same thing.
I don't think it's black or white. Rose, I mean, if Raz
Yeah.
Rose's stance, like that's fine. I mean, there's maybe an ex that I have. If Rose was like, "Oh, I'm going to date that," I would flip. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like it just depends on the relationship itself. Like the relationship maybe Rose has with like the babe, or I had with the babe, or whatever. I feel like that's mostly what it should be based on, as
So
opposed to
skills,
like
do you think there's a scenario where there's this girl you were dating and then 20 years from now Rose says, okay, like me and her we connected and he wants to go ahead and date her as well. So are you saying like there's a scenario where part of you won't be uncomfortable or you have flashbacks of when you were with the babe and now everything was
I think
like you can still vision her like and then, bro, you go
okay,
through too much in a
okay.
relationship
Let's
for
say
it to
let's say
not
for the
become
purposes
uncomfortable
of
to a
oh
degree.
no wait. Let's say for the purposes of this argument, I've had I don't know 5 exes, right?
Uh-huh.
If Rose maybe found one of them, they happen to be in the same city, and they know he wants to date her. For one of them, it depends on who it is. For one of them, I know my relationship with her was like, yeah, I mean, I'm like, yeah, sure, it won't be weird to me. I mean, but if it was another one of them, I would be like, fuck no. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like for me personally, Sha, that's mostly what it's based on. Is like the actual.
Well, I
Come
guess
on.
so,
So
man. I guess so,
why
man.
exactly? Sorry, why exactly is it weird to you?
It's weird to me because
I
this is
just want to
someone I
get the
dated, bro.
reaction.
No,
This
Now.
is
I mean, but
someone.
there needs to be
This is
loyalty to
Okay, this
some
is
degree.
someone you
this
dated
is
like in
someone
the
I was
past. We're
intimate
talking
with
past
in the
tense
past.
now. We're
It
not
does not
talking
matter,
in the
bro.
present.
It does not matter. I'm still alive, aren't I? Like I did not die.
Oh my
Like,
god.
Nigga said, I'm still
like
here.
it's not wiped off from my memory, is it? Like
It's
this is
not why I
part of
come
my
from.
life. Like if I was to tell my life story from the day I was born up
She's
until
gonna be
that
in
day,
that
this girl
story.
is gonna be
Facts.
part of it, and it's
Facts.
gonna be a
Wait,
key part of it
wait.
because this is someone I
If you
dated for
don't
a
still have
certain
feelings for
period
the
of
babe,
time.
then
Doesn't
why is it
matter,
an
bro.
issue?
Does not matter to me. I feel like
Why?
okay, this is what
Why?
But
I feel.
you had the
I feel
feelings at
like
some point.
I feel
You
like people.
had, yes, that's
I feel
the
like
key word is hard. They are not in
yeah, it does
existence
not. It
anymore.
doesn't
So why
matter,
can't
bro.
somebody else have those feelings?
Why why
Someone that
why
actually
does he
likes
have
her.
to date her? Why can't he date someone else? I feel
But he
like
didn't
okay,
Why
vibe with
this
why
somebody
thing.
must he
else.
have
He
to date
vibed with
somebody
her.
else? Why can't he
This
date her?
thing, people we try to make
Exactly.
ourselves justify all these things like, oh, why not? Why do I have to feel? Why do I have to have a problem with this? Because I have no feelings for her anymore. So if he goes there and does it, like I only have a problem with it because maybe part of me still has. No, part of me does not have feelings. It's not about the fact that I still have feelings for her. It's just the fact that why do I have to be okay with me, someone who I dated for like let's say 6 months, 7 months. I shared intimate moments with. I shared so many secrets with. Whatever. Like this is your partner for like 6, 7 months, yeah. And then one of my friends, my closest friend for like 30, 40 years, all of a sudden, out of all the women in the world, he says, "Oh no, this is the one I want to date." Why do I have to be okay with that just because I don't have
Come
feelings for
on,
her?
come on. You're making it seem like, oh, this guy just woke up and saw this babe. I'm like, yeah, I'm dating this babe. I don't care whether I come out. I'm dating this babe. Obviously, there had to have been a connection between the two of them. It didn't
So Rose,
just
at what
happen
point
one day
did you
and the guy
tell?
just woke up.
At what point do you tell your guy that, oh, like, I have feelings for your, like, is it when, at what point does this happen?
What do you mean? At what point
Like,
At
does
what
this
point
happen?
does your guy
I'm
come to
feeling
you
your
and
ex?
say, like, I'm
Yeah.
feeling your ex?
At what
I mean,
point-
like when the feeling is clearly there.
So that
I
means
mean, I
this
can
is what I'm
always.
saying. So there was a build up, is what I'm. If you're telling me it's not right, because you're saying like, oh, I'm acting like they just
Exactly.
woke up
That's
one day
see.
and
Come
said
on.
it.
That's my
There was
point.
a
There was a
build
build
up
up.
to this.
There was a build up. Obviously,
So
the
why?
build up. You didn't start from when you're playing the football match. The score starts from 0-0 now. You don't start
Uh-huh.
from. We're not playing
Uh-huh.
away goal rules here. We don't start from two,
Okay,
two
but at
goals
the
up.
point
We start
where
from
I have a
0-0.
counter attack and there's only one defender back and there's four of us and there's four attackers and only one defender, like
Has to
obviously
be
a goal is coming, yeah.
Has to be
So
Mhm.
at what point do you tell yourself, okay, nah, this is my guy's ex? Like,
Okay,
okay,
come out.
this
Would
is
it
what it
be
comes down
helpful
to.
if
Uh-huh.
they are coming to tell you, okay, I'm feeling your ex, but like, see, I guess there was build up, but now like I'm literally in love with her, like I really want to marry her and stuff like that.
This is what
Yeah.
it comes down to for me. I don't feel like there's any scenario where my guy, my close guy, has to date my ex. I don't feel it's ever justifiable because there's so many girls in the world.
Okay,
Wait,
what
There's
if
come
no
on,
like
reason
come on.
for that to happen.
The
That's
issue I have.
that's my thing.
It's
No,
like
I don't
you are
agree with
tying
that.
your close friends life decisions into yours. I mean, like they should be an independent individual able to make their own conscious decisions. I mean, like, oh, I'm flowing with this person. I actually like this person. I see something going on here. So I don't get why I should now be tied into the fact that, oh, you guys dated before when this was time past. I mean,
Okay,
and
no, I'm
it's
not
not like
saying he
it
has
was
to do what I
conventions
say.
at that
So
time.
let's get that clear. I'm not saying he has to do what I say. We're talking
He can
about how
still end
I
up
feel
how you
about it.
feel
Like he can
about
still
it
end up going and
with
doing it.
her. True,
Like he can still do it. But for me, I'll always find that uncomfortable. That's what I'm saying. Like for me, it will always be uncomfortable. Like if we go for a gathering now and he comes with that and all kissy feely PDA, all this shit that we're talking, like that's uncomfortable for me, bro.
Wait,
Like I don't
why
care
why
how
should
long
you
it's been.
wait? If you're over her, why should you feel
Rose said you
uncomfortable?
should
This
not
is
feel
what I'm
uncomfortable
saying.
because you're not
This
feeling
is
her
what I'm
anymore,
saying.
bro.
Like we tell ourselves that I can't be uncomfortable over something because I don't have feelings for her anymore. Bro, there's none of my exes that I have feelings for anymore. Like they can have their relationship and whatever. Like I
Wait.
don't
So
care.
come on. If
But
if, if you see your ex randomly getting married and like they kiss, you don't know the guy, will you feel uncomfortable?
no, fair, go and do your thing. Like that's your thing. Like I
Then
don't care.
why you not feel uncomfortable
Because
now?
that's my guy,
But that's your
bro.
homeboy, bro.
That's my guy. It's not the
Like,
same as a
damn.
random guy. And like I don't care
I
about
feel
the type.
sharp.
Rose, why
But
is
come
it
on, do you
6
know the
months?
summary? Do you
What's
know
the
the
difference
summary of
between
all this?
What's the difference between 6 months and 2 years? Like if you've broken up with a girl and you don't have feelings for her anymore, why does it matter if it's 6 months or if it's 2 years?
Nah, guy, we all need time to heal. Everybody knows that.
So that means you have feelings for her at the
Healing
time.
is
You're saying
we're not
immediate.
Wolverine here, guy.
So
We
that's to
don't
say at the
heal at
point
super
where
speed.
what you're saying is
Everybody heals
at the
gradually,
point
man.
at the point where you don't have feelings for her anymore, and like your friend can do whatever. That's what you're saying. Like
I
you don't care.
mean, like, see, some people take a longer time to get over people,
I'm
but
saying,
then
guy, fuck
like
all
that's
this long
pretty
time.
much
I
on
said
you.
for you, yeah. At the time where you don't have feelings, you've healed. Like I can say, this guy's talking about time period for other people. I said for you, you've
You
healed.
viewed.
Yeah.
You don't have feelings for her anymore. At that point, your friends can
Mhm.
do anything. They can
I
anything.
mean,
Don't care.
I'm not stopping you from falling in love, man. This is a free
I don't.
world.
That's
I'm
what I'm
not
saying. This
like
terminology using, I'm not stopping you. This is not like I said. You can't stop anyone. I'm not talking about stopping
How
someone
would
from doing
you
see.
what they.
feel
Come on,
about
How
it?
would
come
you
on. You
feel?
see,
How would
that's the
you
thing.
feel,
I've
bro?
acknowledged the fact
Come on.
that
No,
there's
Rose is
there's a
fine with it.
tendency that you feel. Yeah, like me, I have no issue with it. There's no debate that there's a tendency that you might feel a bit somehow. I mean, like, oh, but it should just be at that moment. I mean, what is it becomes a problem when you start building up on that emotion. I mean, like, oh, okay, you saw your guy with your ex, oh, it made you feel some type of way, but that should be it. It shouldn't be more than
But
that.
Rose,
I mean,
why should I
if it
support
becomes
something
more
I
than
feel
that, I mean,
uncomfortable with?
like, nigga, why are you still feeling uncomfortable? I want to be happy. I mean, you meant to support me. Like, you know, my guy.
No, but bro, where was the support for me when you were building up my ex? Like, where was that? Like, why is it now that you've gotten to the finish line and
Nigga,
saying
you're
I have to
out of the
support you?
picture now. We're not supporting you
How
anymore.
am I out of the
You're off
picture?
the
You're my
bench.
guy.
Your contract has been terminated with
Again,
this
this
gentleman.
is this is what this is this is
I'm
what
now
it
in the
comes down
picture.
to. This is
They
what it
paid
comes down to.
40 million for my medical. I've
I feel like
presented the
we have
number 10 with
we,
the Jets on.
I feel like we have different expectations for
for what you're owed to your friend. People only try to put expectations and obligations on people that they're in a relationship with. I don't think your partner should have such a priority over your friends to the point where you don't feel like your friends have certain expectations or duties towards you.
Yeah, I agree
I
with
feel like
that.
if you're in a close friendship with someone, I have a reason to expect certain things from you. And for me, loyalty, right, and not dating my ex is a basic one. Like, I don't feel like you should date someone I dated for a
Yeah,
significant period
yeah.
of time.
What's
That's
loyalty talk,
that's in
man?
my
So you're telling
opinion.
me that this nigga is like till 50 years old. You see your
It doesn't
guy with
matter,
your
bro.
ex, and I'm like,
Guy, there's too
nah,
many.
guy.
Yeah, there's so many women in the world. Like, why do you have to date her? Like, why?
Yeah, there's so
Why
many
her?
women in the world, but she's the one I built the connection with.
But I'm
So I
saying
don't
that
get.
if I have a relationship with you, and this is a close relationship I have with you, I feel like you should honor that relationship and not go for someone I dated. There's a build up.
Why? Why?
At
Why
any
wasn't
point,
I go
you
for
stop
someone?
yourself from
Guy,
doing this.
see,
Why did you have to
come
follow
on.
through on this? Why this, bro? Like, why?
Because we're in love, nigga. We're
How did
in
you
love.
get there?
Bro, Rose, okay, I'm saying that before you get to the point of love, you should have stopped yourself. This is what I am saying.
Why should
There's
I
no
stop
reason
myself?
for why you should have gotten to that
Bro
point
said,
Why?
don't
of
Wait,
let
you're
come
in
on. Why
anything
love
should
with
take you
my
from your
ex.
happiness.
Why you in
Come on,
love with my ex?
first of all, you said it will make you feel somehow. Now you're saying I should stop. Why should I stop myself? Why can't I be happy?
Because me and you are
You know?
guys, bro. Rose, do you feel like you have an obligation towards your friends? Yes or no?
Yeah, I feel like I have an obligation towards my friends on
So
certain things, but like
if you dating my ex makes me uncomfortable, why do you feel like you should go ahead with it anyway?
because nigga, you're out of the picture, and I want to be
But I am
happy.
not out of the picture because me and you are still guys. Like, why are
How
you
come you're not
escaping
out of
that
the
part?
picture yet? No, see, guy, we're still guys. We're still guys,
So
but
what are
then
you
like I have
talking
to make my
about,
own
bro?
decisions as
So
well,
why
man.
exactly?
I
So
mean,
this is
like,
what I'm saying.
wait, I know
Why
this.
is
I
your
know this is a
decision,
useless
right?
example. I know this is a
Uh-huh.
useless example that I'm about to give. So, if there's like a fat plate of rice in front of us
Guy,
and
fuck
you
this.
ate,
I beg, no, 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 no.
No, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. That's a
and
bad
you ate,
example.
and you
That's
threw
a
up,
bad
and I
example.
ate the same rice, and I didn't throw up, and it was tasting really, really good. Will you not be
That's a bad
flexing
example.
for me? Because
No, that's a bad
Yeah,
example, bro.
yeah.
At the end of the day, I just feel like, bro, like if this is something that makes me uncomfortable, yeah. Okay, two things, yeah. If you're going to date my ex, you have to tell me early on. If you don't tell me early on, that means you know there's a possibility I have a problem with this, and you're not telling me. So
come
you
on, wait,
wait
what do you mean by
until it's
telling
too
you
late.
early on?
Why would
I
you-
mean,
I
oh,
feel like
I just woke up
if
one day
I'm
that,
close
Yeah,
oh,
friends
come
with
on. Yeah, that's
someone.
true. You can't know that you're. Oh, I might
exactly,
be
you
in
can't
love
just
with this
know.
girl.
Okay, but
Who knows?
at least
You just wake up,
I'll know you
come on, how
guys.
far?
At least I'll know you guys are seeing each other, whatever.
Your
Like on the
your
friendship
former
level,
baby is now in
I'll know
No,
you guys are seeing
Edinburgh
each other on
now.
the friendship level. Yeah.
no, but wait, but come on. What does that? Okay, now that you know that they might be seeing it, but you don't like. What's that going to do now? Now what? I mean,
All I'm
because like,
saying is, yeah,
Exactly, what
I'm
exactly is
trying to
that going to
gauge.
do?
I'm
Because even if
trying
you
to
tell
gauge
him, even
intention
if you
here.
say it and you're like, nah, I'm still like, nah,
This is
this
what
thing
he will
is
do. This is
wild.
what he will do. If you tell me that you're seeing my friend or my girl on a friendship level, am I cool with you? I'm like, hey, you guys, whatever, you're friends, but like, I'll make it clear there and then.
on
Like,
a
for me,
friendship
this goes
level, why
beyond
would he
that.
have to ask your
If that's what
permission?
I'm
It's just friendship.
okay. So if I end things with my ex,
Uh-huh.
and most breakups are not great. That's just like
Yeah.
on an average so you don't feel like it's relevant to tell your close friend that I saw your ex and like man that actually cool. You don't think like that's something that will come up in a friendship conversation with your close friend. Him, you
No, it
I
doesn't
seeing
mean,
have
your
like,
ex.
to come up.
definitely, you'll just be like, oh, I just realized that, oh, okay, now, let me give an example now. Oh,
Like
I
let's
just
be honest
realized
here.
that, let's say, Kamal, I met your ex on campus, and I was like, oh,
Uh-huh.
yo, Kamal, I met your ex on campus. So she's actually
Uh-huh.
my next door neighbor. And, oh, my guy, I don't know, but I can see in the future that I might probably have feelings. So I just said, let me just give you the heads up now, you know.
And now then I'll tell you how I feel about it, and I'll tell you that should make me
But
uncomfortable.
that's
Yeah,
not
that's
the same thing. That's not
ridiculous,
even
bro.
realistic, though. That's not realistic.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I don't think that's realistic either. But I think he was gonna go in the direction of okay, she's my next door neighbor, so we hang out every now and then or whatever. I don't know, but like I don't feel like there's a scenario where you tell me you saw my ex, or me and your ex have been going out here and then, or me and your ex are friends now, we hang out on campus. So like it's going to come up at some point that you and my ex are hanging out. Like, is what I'm saying, before you ever get to any love context. So I'm saying at that point where you tell me,
Wait.
I'm going to be
So if you
clear
tell
how
you
I
me
feel.
and your ex are hanging out, okay, let's assume now like we're both in the same course one, some group assignment. Oh, come on, me and your ex, while currently working on this group assignment. Oh, you know, be like, oh, guy, don't reason it. In fact, leave that group. Tell the
No, you
course
can do a
lecturer to
group
put you in
assignment. I'm
another.
saying you keep it professional, you keep it cordial, you keep it friendship. Like, I feel like you owe that
But
to your
nigga, I
guy to
don't
keep
want
it
to keep it
friendship.
friendship. I
Then
want us
then
to be
that
normal
means then that
friends.
means that's what I'm saying. If that's the vibe you're on, then for me, like I said, unless your friend does not care at all. But for me, I'm talking about myself. Oh, that shit makes me uncomfortable. And if it makes me uncomfortable, I feel like you should respect the fact
That
that
you, as my
you
friend, should
dated
be
my
able to.
ex.
Yeah.
Yes, because we have a relationship. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we have a
Like,
relationship, but you don't have any relationship with the girl anymore, though.
we have a
I mean, we're
relationship with
friends,
me,
but
my
like,
nigga. And like I said before, you have expectations and duties to your friend.
yeah, I have
Like, bro,
duties
I
to
don't see
you,
why
but
this is hard
I ain't
to
gonna
like
stop my
focus on. Like,
happiness, bro. I ain't gonna stop
find
my
your
happiness.
happiness somewhere else, nigga. Like, find it
Stop.
somewhere
You find your unhappiness
Hey,
somewhere else, guy. I'm not
let's move
stopping
on
my
from this
happiness,
topic. This
bro.
guy, we're never going to agree on this. Moral of the
Yeah,
story is Rose doesn't care if 2 years from now I decide or Skills decides to go and date his ex. Like Rose doesn't care because society has told him, look, if I don't
and
have feelings
I
for this
pulled
girl anymore,
out the
I shouldn't have a
context
problem with my
behind
guy.
that.
My
I
guy
pulled
is
out the
dating.
context behind that. It's all about intention, bro. Intention.
What you
Uh,
mean? Like,
I
okay, I meet your ex naturally. Whatever the fuck you said. I
yeah,
meet
you
your
meet
ex
her naturally.
naturally.
Yeah. And you guys
Yeah,
fall in love. I'm just like, go ahead.
yeah, meet your ex naturally. Your ex that was on the. So if your girl now, obviously I've met her because she came on the pod, and you guys break
Yeah.
up, and then 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, whatever it is from now, I meet her naturally at like an expo in Lagos or something. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember you. Like you came on the pod, it was cool, whatever, whatever. We start talking, and then from there, I don't know, things one thing turns into another, and then like a month from then, I catch feelings for her. You. Rose does not have an issue with that, is what he said. I am
First
saying
of
I
all,
have an
nigga,
issue
that ain't
with
happening.
that.
Second of all, we getting married. Third of all,
I mean, it meant to feel that way. It is what it is. But let's use a different X from a different. It doesn't matter. It's the more like it's the same story regardless of which X we use. But I'm saying if it's an ex of yours, I know you. I know like you guys dated. This is not someone I didn't know you guys. Like I know you guys dated, and then I meet her like 2, 3 years from now, whatever. Natural causes. It's natural causes that Rose is throwing her out, and then me and kick it off, and then I catch feelings. Rose doesn't have a problem with me and her dating because he doesn't want to stop my happiness, and like since he doesn't have feelings anymore, he doesn't see a reason why he shouldn't stop you guys from dating. That's cool. That's you. I on the other hand, I'm saying, nah, fuck that. Go and find someone else. That shit makes me uncomfortable, nigga. And that's that. I don't know where skills is in all of this, man. The guy just
Nah, I'm
he's
just been
he's been a
sitting back
bystander
and
on this
laughing.
episode.
Yeah. Yo, this
Wait,
has
skills,
probably
where
been.
do you fall on this? Where do you fall on this before you
Alright,
wrap it up? Where do you
let me see, man.
this Rose guy, bro? I honestly feel like part of this is a societal thing that people that they put on people that like you should only have a problem
nah,
with this.
guy.
This
Society,
feelings.
society
Yeah,
will
fuck all
tell
that, bro.
you
That
to
shit
have a
makes me
problem with
uncomfortable.
it.
No, society doesn't.
Society will
Society
tell
will
you
tell you
to
like
have
if
a problem.
you don't have feelings for her anymore, then you should not have an issue. That's what society would tell you.
Nah,
Like, oh, you
No, I
should
society
not.
think
will tell
actually
you to have
no,
a
come on. I
problem
think
with it.
society is more on your side. I think, to be fair.
Yeah,
Oh,
society is more on your
I
side.
think so. Yeah.
the rules. Get
Society will
in
tell you to
line,
have a
my nigga.
problem with it.
Then get in line. Get in line,
Nigga,
rules. Hey, fuck all that skills. What's your take?
Yo, fam. I just been fucking sitting back for the last 30 minutes laughing. But listen, you know what's actually mad? This wasn't even the original prompt. This was
I
what
don't
the
care
fuck.
what the prompt was, bro. Skills.
Here's my
You
thing
have
on
a
it.
problem with like if you and your ex break up today. Okay, I think you said before like it depends on how much you
Yeah,
like her,
that's what I'm saying.
whatever.
That's what I want to clarify. So I feel like I mostly agree with Kamal. However, I'm kind of somewhat in the middle of I can't rule out that whole or if it's like true love or whatever. But also depends on the relationship I had. So say it was like some, I don't know,
Not a quick
2 months.
thing, like a proper relationship, like not a quick thing.
No, but even if it was a proper like there's like an ex I had, like it was like a school, we dated for like a month, like it was like a school thing, like we
Like
were
secondary school.
children. No, like uni, but like we were like I don't know, man, was still like youth, was like first, second year of uni. Like
Uh-huh.
in my mind, if maybe like Rose wants to date her now, like in my mind, I'm like, you know what? I honestly don't. I mean, but if somebody wants to date like my ex, fuck no. You get what I'm saying? So like,
So skills. So for like the one that you did the 2 months or whatever, so you wouldn't find it weird at all.
just for that, just for her, no. I would think no.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. I would think like it's weird in a way, like okay, out of everybody, why her? But I won't feel some type of way. I won't feel like
That's what I'm
pressed.
saying. Like why her? Like why? Like bro, like there's so many. Like pick someone else. Like why her? Like,
I won't feel like
like, this is just
pressed,
weird.
dude.
I
But
can't
come
really
out
relate
though,
it to
yeah.
that.
So to be fair, don't rule out the possibility of, even though see, nobody can explain this feeling shit sometimes, man. Sometimes it just is
Exactly.
what it is. It just is what it
Exactly.
is. So let me give you one of my
Well,
cousins.
there's
Quick
always a
story.
build up, bro.
No. One of my cousins, quick story. He moved in with this girl in uni, after uni. Sorry, they were in the UK.
Uh-huh.
When they moved in, they were literally just friends. Like he said for a fact that no, he had literally zero intentions towards her. I mean, but now that they've lived together, they now started getting close. And he didn't know when feelings started
Yeah,
happening.
of course.
Now they're
Yeah,
married.
but that's completely different. Like you moved in with someone. Like you
Yeah, but
start off as
moving in
friends.
is
A lot
just
of
my
relationships. A lot of relationships, like they start off as friends, isn't it? Like it's not like they
yeah.
always
And
not
then
every
when you're
friend
extra
that you go
close,
into exactly like you start off as
yeah.
friends. But what I was trying to distinguish is there's a difference between someone you're neutral to, which is kind of this like she's just neutral, and someone that you know, oh my god, has his like you shouldn't be neutral to that person. Like that's someone that in your mind you should know this isn't someone I should date. And that's what I'm saying. So that mindset shouldn't allow you to just randomly catch feelings. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Okay.
You know,
But then again, like you said, Kamal, it's just a mindset. It's pretty much just a
it's
mindset.
not
I
going
mean,
to
like,
define any feelings that could actually come up.
okay. Everyone operates differently. I cannot randomly catch
Okay, that's
feelings.
why I
I
want to ask you
cannot.
this question. I want to ask you this question before I wrap up this thing. So say you and say Rose now, for example, let's say he's in Abuja there with you or something, right? Let's say he has a babe, right? And you guys now hang out all the time. Are you saying it is literally impossible just because of your mindset? Like once you and the babe start really talking and vibing to be like, oh, okay, there's a possibility of something. You know what I mean?
Yep,
No?
it's impossible. Yeah. No,
Okay.
yep, it's impossible.
Okay,
Like
and I
there's no
respect,
way.
I respect that.
Like because I have to
nah, this
I have to
nigga
start thinking
capping.
about her in that context for me to catch feelings for her. Like there's no way I can in my mind not be thinking about her in a romantic context and all of a sudden catch feelings. Like I can't
So
see
no,
how
so
that works.
you were not thinking about her in a romantic context when you guys met. But say
Uh-huh.
like your example you gave earlier, you then start to hang out with her when Rose is not there. You
Uh-huh.
guys get extra close. You then find that you guys are basically you have everything in common. Like it basically seems like she might this is her. You know what I mean? So like now what?
So at some point you do start thinking about her in a romantic context.
And and at that point you would then do what?
But I'm saying I would never get to that point. Like I honestly would never get to that point. Like I
But
don't
I
care
think
how
you
much
can't
we have in
control that.
This
common,
this
bro.
guy this guy
I think
Like
you
I
organized
don't
can't
me.
care how
control
much
that.
we
Oh,
have in common.
jeez.
Like we can be friends. Like even my guys I was talking about before. I mean, we have shouldn't we can be friends. Like we do not have to be anything more than that.
You're saying you would
And
never think of them in a romantic context.
no, I
But
would
I'm saying
never
you can't
I would
often
never
control
allow
that.
myself to catch feelings
But
for
you
her.
can't
I would
often
never.
control that.
You can't control. That's what I said. Everyone operates differently. Like the way I'm built, I cannot catch
The
feelings for
nigga
someone randomly.
said the way I'm
I am built that
built.
way. I ain't built that way,
The
nigga.
nigga
Like I
said
ain't
I'm
built that
built
way.
different, boy.
Yeah, so it's easy for me to have the mindset I have because I ain't built that way.
I
Maybe
agree with
Rose
you
can
for the
catch
most
feelings
part.
randomly. I don't know, but
No,
I
I agree with
ain't
you
built
for the
that.
most part, yeah. I just think it's not 100% clean sweep. I think there's still that 0 point whatever percent chance that something might something. That's what I'm saying.
That shit shouldn't be happening, bro. I don't care. Even if it happens, you should ignore it, man. Fuck that.
Yeah, exactly. So if I start to get those thoughts, it's easy for me to quickly
Yeah, they
like
ignore it.
no. But I couldn't
Yeah, that's
control
my
the thoughts
guys. That's
coming
my
up in
guys.
the first place.
Oh no, okay, yeah, okay, yes, I agree with that. Yes. So like the thought
Okay,
can come
that's
up,
what I've been
yes.
trying to
And
say, nigga. Damn.
after it comes up, then you ignore
After
it
it
and say
comes up,
no.
you can be like, nah. Yeah, but you can't control it coming up
Yeah.
in the first place.
I said, yeah, what I was saying you can control is the feelings, not the
Yeah,
thoughts. Like you can control
I then I agree with you. Yeah. Okay. All right, yo. Forget the original prompt. Fuck it. This is the new voice on the
no final
fucking
thoughts
Parrot
today.
Side.
But it is what it is.
It is what it is, man. We just didn't even fucking talk about that at all. But I mean, hey, this was fun. This was fun for me, man. This was fun.
Yeah, this nigga tripping, bro.
Hey, Shout out the gang. Still, catch us on the next one. Rate us 5 stars on Spotify.
Yeah.
Y'all know what it is. And don't send us no fucking feedback, man. Hey, shout out the boys, man. Peace out.
Guy, wrap this up before I go off again. I beg. Like, the
I
thing
said,
is still
I
doing
said
stuff.
peace out. I said peace out again.
Guys, choose happiness. Oh.
A few moments later.
I was
Rose,
fucking
never,
dying
I
at
should
the
never
back
catch
for
you
like
with my ex. I
30
beg.
minutes.
Never ever. Never date my ex
In this life or the next life or any life after that. Whether it's Stranger Things upside down, I don't care. Just stay
I
away.
mean, man, well, first of all, I have no intentions of doing that because me and
No,
my
but
babe
according to
locked
your
up.
logic, you don't know though, because you could easily fall in love.
You could easily fall in love randomly one day, innit? Like you meet her
Yeah,
at pop
see,
somewhere,
but the scenario is
you get
different.
talking.
I mean, when you're in a relationship, obviously you'll be faced with different temptations, and that's where commitment comes in. But like, nigga, you ain't in a relationship. I don't have any commitment to nobody.
Yo, Kamal said, don't fucking try it, even in the multiverse, bro.
Yeah, bro. I feel like, man, I just don't like this thing where like people put partners on a pedestal as if partners are the only ones you should have some
Yeah,
sort
you
of
still have some
duty
sort of
towards.
loyalty to your
I
friends.
hate that shit, bro. You have
Yeah.
loyalty to your friend because at the end of the day, when that girl is gone, who's there? Is it still your same
It's
guy
your
that was there
boys, bro.
before she was
Facts.
there? So like, why do you
Facts.
feel like you owe more to your
Facts.
partner than your friend? And for me, I just feel like that's a basic thing you should owe me. Like, bro, there's so many girls in the world. Like, don't date someone already dating. Like, you are here kissing this girl. Look, I think about I was smashing her last week. That ain't it. That ain't it. Like, bro, that ain't it. Like, that does not make sense to me. Like, why would you even want that? Like, if this nigga has been in and out of your babe so many times, like, bro, you're not calling this girl your wife, and this is your guy. This is your closest guy. Like, at every gathering and everything. Like, he's the best man at your wedding, bro. Like, the best man at your wedding
Gotta be the best man.
has been in and out of your babe multiple times. That makes no sense to me. Like that, no. Like no. Man, I don't even know why you would want that, bro. Like, why would you want that? Man.
Yeah, that's a bit of a weird one still, man.
So weird to me, man. Like so weird.
2 hours later.
I can't believe Rose is okay with it. Like, how can you like nah?
I don't have any problem with it, man.
I honestly feel like if I was to ever catch feelings for my guy's ex, I would have to tell even to be okay. This is even a true story. My guy, this was my friend. Yeah, I met him. We went to the same foundation, and then he had a girlfriend in uni. So I met his girlfriend through him. So when they broke up on third year, she went for a year abroad. So they broke up because he just didn't like her
Was he
anymore.
also in
And
your
then,
uni?
yeah, well, in the same uni, yeah.
Okay.
So they met at uni, and then I met her through him. So
Okay,
even
gotcha.
like in our final year, no, shit was this EU second year. In our second year, we used to revise together, me, him, and her. Like we used to revise together. So me and her became friends. So then in our final year, he was around. She went for a year abroad to Holland, so she wasn't around. And then during that year, they broke up. So when I came back from my master's year, she was then in her final year. So even for me to be friends with her, I asked this guy, like I still show you the text. I asked him, like, yo, are you actually cool with me and her still being friends? And he said, yeah,
that's
cool.
weird, though.
Well, like, bro, I'm not gonna.
Why am I
now-
asking?
Because
Nigga, why
guy,
am I
that's your
asking,
guy.
bro?
That's your guy.
Yeah,
Like
that's
I
weird,
only
big.
know you because of him. Like that's your guy. Like that's who
So
you should
wait,
have
wait,
loyalty
wait.
to.
If you are now in the same group or something, and bro, I want to take permission to be in the same group with this people
No,
before
you're in the
we.
same group.
Well,
You
that's
do what like you're
different.
allowed to be friends with someone like in
Yeah,
the same
but like
group.
that
Like you just
interaction
do
is always
whatever.
still going to be there.
I don't care about your
So-
interaction. I care about you be like me and her will meet up. Like we'll meet up. So it's not like I just
Wait,
randomly
so-
see her when
Wait,
like
assuming now, like, oh, you decided to get an apartment and she happens to be your housemate. Bro, she's my housemate too. Should I move out? Do you want me to
no, but
rent another
that's just
apartment?
that's
She won't
like
just become your
that's
housemate overnight.
yeah, that's not gonna happen, is it?
No, guy, no. All these renting, you use
You
spare
mean
room
like
now.
you mean
You know
flatmate?
spare
You
room,
mean
yeah, like a
flatmate?
flat share, and you just
Just two of
happen to
you.
find out. Yeah, just two of you.
That ain't happening, bro.
Why isn't it happening?
Why are we talking in hypotheticals that are pretty much impossible? Like that's just not happening.
That's the whole point of this
Like, what's the
conversation.
likelihood of
like
1 in a billion? Like, I don't care about 1 in a
that,
billion.
as long as that
hypothetical
one is
situation.
existent,
Like,
it's
no,
still something.
nope.
As long as that one is existent, it's still
No,
something, bro.
it's
So
a non-existent existence, bro. It might as well.
it's that existence.
We
is
ain't
still
talking
there.
about that. Like, nah, fuck that.
Can't put that away.
Like, there's no existence there, bro. We might as well talk about
Okay.
falling on Earth because it's a possibility. Like, fuck
Yeah,
that.
it's a
Like, why are
possibility,
we
man.
talking about that?
As long as it's a possibility, guy. Can
Yeah,
always
there-
happen.
so many things are possible as well, but we ain't talking about that either. So why am I talking about this?
Yeah, because that's not the topic for the day, nigga.
So some random hypotheticals that just randomly she's my housemate. Like what? What
Yeah,
she
that's what I
gonna
was
slap me
trying
for?
to say. She won't just become that overnight. Like there have been discussions and like,
Well, yeah, with the landlord, not her.
So in the spare room or whatever it is that you guys use, but spare room is this spare room for 2 people apartments? Like are there 2 people apartments
Yes,
in the
no.
spare room? So when you
They'll tell
go on that,
the
so
number
you
of
do,
people's in the house.
so when you go visit or whatever, I don't, guy, I will even know where she lives. Like I knew where she lived. So this is like
I'm assuming
it's just not
that
gonna
you guys,
happen.
you don't know where she lives. Like you
Why
don't know
the
where
fuck
she
would I know
lives.
where she lives? Like she's my
Why
friend.
would you know where she lives?
Because she's my friend.
I mean,
Like,
she's your friend,
she's
so
not a
you know where
random.
she lives, so you're going there for sneaky links still.
yo, wait,
She's your
hold on,
friend, innit?
hold on.
That's suspicious.
Are you
Wait,
gonna
come
say
on.
like what?
What I want to ask, so in that scenario, yeah, the one you just described, when you asked your guy, like, oh, are you cool with us being friends? Right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let's say you started to feel her now, like you are catching feelings. Would you not ask him again?
I mean, you have to. Yeah.
Okay, I feel that.
Wait. So, assuming you ask him if you guys can be friends, and he says no.
That is
So
way
what
too
are you
early.
now going to do?
Yeah, I did it now. No, I just did it. Like I got it.
Yeah,
There's
that's
So what
calm.
will you
many
now
things
tell her?
can be
You tell her
friends.
that I asked your ex.
No, because you don't have to tell her shit. Like,
So how would you
because
date it
to
with your
build
friends?
So you just
no, but you have
start
to
acting
build a
like an
friendship.
ass towards her.
You don't have to act like an ass either.
How would you date
not
it now?
because
So
you're
if
just not
if
proactive.
she
You just don't be
randomly sees
proactive.
you sitting in the library and she comes to approach you and says hi, what's up, and
Yeah, you
everything,
talk
and
to
you
her
start,
now. Talk to her.
then nigga, what are you on about?
Yeah,
No,
but just
how?
because
No,
you're
you said
talking,
you
just
would
because
date this by
doesn't mean
not
you're
being
friends.
proactive.
Yeah, you're not being proactive. Like you're not hitting her
But
up.
what
You're
if
not
she's
messaging her.
always
You're not
coming
doing
to
anything.
meet you
Then
though?
she'll hit you up, though. Your friends.
Everyone gets tired of that, bro. Everyone does. Like nobody's gonna always be the one to
Okay,
initiate.
now
Like
she comes
everyone
to
is
you
gonna
and
get
she's
tired.
like, "Yo, like I thought we're cool. Like why why don't you want to initiate?"
Exactly. What
Now
are you
what
going
you
to
say?
Well,
say?
why don't I message her? Are you my girlfriend? Like I have to
No,
message you
No,
that's
first.
what you gonna say?
She's like, oh, like
Yeah.
well, I'm always trying to talk to you, but like you're always acting funny. What's going on?
What do you mean? But this is not like someone we're close
No,
at
your
the time. Like
friends, yeah, but you're
yeah,
cool with your
Yeah,
friends.
you're
Like
normal
if
friends. Yeah,
yeah,
just
if you
normal
stop
friends.
messaging your friend randomly, they'll be like, "What the fuck? Look how we were when you just stop." Yeah.
I did not even message her before then. Like we didn't used to message each other.
Okay, but now when you guys were now friends, you didn't message at all.
No, but at that point we're already friends. Like I asked him if he's cool with us being friends before we ever got there. That's what I'm saying. Like before you get there, you take care of what you need to take care of before you get there. So I
Okay.
messaged him before we ever got to a point where I even had a number. I didn't even have a number.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, you just have to move it. I don't know, man. Like, everyone moves differently, but like that's how I move. Like if you're my guy, like my loyalty first and foremost is to you, not someone I just met. Like I have a relationship with you for 2-3 years. I'm not
So
gonna
come on, when
compromise
you're
that for
married,
someone I just
your
met.
loyalty should be greater to me and skills than your wife.
I mean, it depends on what it is. Like it depends on what it is. If I have plans with you and skills, and then my wife comes and she wants to do something, like I'm not just, and this is a lot of things people do as well. They'll have plans with their
That's cap.
friends, and immediately partners come, they drop whatever plans they had with their friends to go and
Yeah,
do.
see, I don't agree.
hate that shit.
Rose, I won't come
I
along
hate
with
that
this
shit.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate
Yeah,
that
we'll
shit.
do
Like,
that.
why?
We'll do that next episode. We'll do that next episode.
Yeah, we'll have a lot of arguments next episode too.